What's going on YouTube? Nate the Great, back at it again in the gym with a shoulder session. Hope you all enjoyed my April Fool's prank, quote unquote. But we're back at it with shoulder day here. And as I've been doing this week, we're doing lots and lots of sets for compound lift, which today, obviously, is overhead press. And as I always do, started off with just the 45-pound bar for a set of 20 pounds, and then moved up to 65 pounds for a set of 15, and then up again to 85 for a set of, I believe, 10, 8 or 10, whichever it was. Then followed that up with a set of 105 for a set of 4, which was heavier than I thought it would be, heavier than I thought it should have been, personally. And after this, I actually dropped down in weight twice because it was heavier than I thought it was going to be. I was hoping for to do 3 sets of 5 with that weight. And if I had done 95 like I have here, I would have been able to do it. I get a set of 5 here. It was pretty rough, actually, but I attribute that to the fact that I went heavier than I should have, and then dropped down to 85 again, and I believe I do a set of 8 here. So, keep things to keep in mind is to not go too heavy when you are going to go sort of heavy, is to not overdo it. But then I did 3 back off sets with 65 pounds for 3 sets of 12. And it's nothing too exciting, but I always like to make sure that I'm as gassed as I can be at the end of a session, particularly with an exercise like this, which is by far my absolute weakest. My shoulders are small and weak, and I need a lot of work on them. But so dropping down to 65 pounds, which based off of my max, which is 115, I believe that's 60%, I think. And 60% for me is always my hypertrophy range in terms of weight off of the maximum, off of the max that I do. But after my overhead pressing, I do my normal front raises. Today went real light. Did 3 sets of 12 with 20-pound dumbbells. Just because by the end of doing all of that pressing, my front delts were pretty sore, I will admit. But that's the goal, is to exhaust those heads beforehand, before moving into those isolation movements. I personally like doing pre-exhausting with the compound motion as opposed to the other way around, doing a isolation and then the compound, because to me the compound means more, and so I like having as much energy for those as I can. But after we did 3 sets of 10 with 20-pound dumbbells for lateral raises, and finished off the isolation shoulder movements with the rear delt machine, doing 96 pounds for 3 sets of 15. And because I haven't done them in a while, I went ahead and included shoulder shrugs with the 80-pound dumbbells for 3 sets of 15. Yeah, look at that concentration, that focus. But having not done that in a while, it felt good to get back into them. But as always, after my session, doing my calf and bicep routine, and calves, as always. It's not a leg day, so it's just regular old single leg with 132 pounds for 3 sets of 20. And today I wasn't feeling too terribly creative in terms of my biceps, so I did fairly light hammer curls. I did 3 sets of 12 with the 30-pound dumbbells, which, I mean, I haven't gone light on those in a bit, so, I mean, it felt good to do it again. It's always good to make sure I get that hypertrophy in, because usually when I'm doing hammer curls, I do them heavy. But after my calf and bicep routine, I did my ab circuit. Nothing too fancy today, just another session. Not hitting any PRs of any kind, but, you know, a lot of the days in the gym are going to be like that. But that does it for this video, guys. You can check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Nate the Great Harmon, and I will see you all in the next video.